I think it's valid, but you can also wear it as a pendant. And this is the Mang Tika. Now preservation. I suppose all of us own a few old pieces. How to preserve them? Because we obviously want to preserve our old jewelry and hand it down from generation to generation. So it has to be really, it really has to be preserved, and it's very simple. Put it in good boxes, keep it in muslin, take care of it, polish it periodically, and when you need to repair, go to a good jeweler who can do exactly, the right thing amount required to do whatever is done with the jewelry. Wow, that's beautiful. This is Jarao, emeralds, rubies. This I've already been through this story. Now let's speak a little bit about the diamond. I call it mighty Aphrodite because the diamond always brings about visions of romance. Now, how did that come across? Is that it acquired its unique status from the Archduke Maximilian of Australia and Mary of Burgundy. I mean, it goes back that many years, but he was the first person to give his wife a diamond. And after that, it became like a romantic statement. And was engaged. When you were engaged, you got a diamond as a gift. Wearing a diamond on the fourth finger of the left hand dates as far back as ancient Egypt, and is believed that Vena Amoris, that is the vein of love, is obviously when you give a woman a diamond to wear with the vein of love, she's going to be all exuding love for you. So that's what it is. That's what the romance of the diamond is known from. Then, of course, today you have the 4 C's. When we go to buy a diamond, we look at the 4 C's, right? The cut, the color, the carat, weight, and the clarity. But there is one more factor today which I've added, which is the cost. Because today in the diamond trade, there are so many mines. Earlier it was only, the South African mines who had the monopoly over the diamonds, the De Beers. Everybody bought De Beers diamonds. And we don't know what they are, and we just say, oh, we're buying a De Beers diamond. But De Beers is the company that controls the entire diamond production of the world and the distribution. But today, I'm sure living in Australia, you've heard of Rio Tinto mines. You've heard of Argyle mines, which does the pink champagne and the yellow canary diamonds. And then also there is the Russian diamonds, which have become very, very, very popular for lower end jewelry. So there are lots and lots of other different diamonds that have flooded the market. Therefore, the price of the South African diamonds has gone down. Normally we think of Antwerp, we think of diamonds. It has to be a Belgian cut. But today, with doing such wonderful cuts in India, you won't even know the difference. I think the most popular diamond today is the princess cut. Most everybody, I think, is longing to have a princess cut. The only difference is the princess cut is a very American unique thing. It has 100 facets, as opposed to a Belgian cut, which has 52 facets. But then in the olden days, India used to mine the rose cuts, which were like single cuts. It was just a single cut, but it looked so beautiful in jewelry. And then you have the rose cuts, which are 8 cuts. So, and now again you've got something like the English polki. The polki is an uncut diamond, but then the English are trying to make something out of it, so they call it the English polki. So I mean, there's so much in the diamond trade happening that one has to be careful. And obviously, there's an element of trust with your jeweler when you go to buy a diamond. And online trading of diamonds has become such a big thing today. You go on the net and you'll find it. Looking for prices of diamonds, you'll find them all over the net. But obviously, please don't order until you see it, because you have to be sure that you're getting the right stone that you're looking for, that you paid for. So prices of diamonds today are sort of competitive to what is happening in the US economy. We still haven't moved away from that. So if there's a glut in the US economy, obviously the prices of diamonds fall and the demand is less. And then again, if the economy picks up, then the supply goes up and so the price goes up. Similarly, there's also, obviously we are gold obsessed. Indians are gold obsessed. That doesn't necessarily happen in gold, because gold buying is done mostly for seasons, for wedding season and for Diwali and for auspicious occasions. So that doesn't apply to gold. Even though the price is high, people will still go and buy gold. So a good investment today, I don't know if everybody knows, is gold ETFs. That is a good, instead of just buying Swiss bars, if you buy a gold ETF, I think that has probably given better return in the last 1 year than any other commodity. So ETFs in gold, even today, carry a lot of weight. Sorry, questions in the end? Yeah, just so now, talking about diamonds, everybody knows cubic zirconias. Those are synthetic diamonds which are being used in costume jewelry for we all want cubic zirconias in different colors and stuff. But what actually caused a very, very big stir in the diamond industry was the coming out of a stone called the synthetic moissanite. It was actually a diamond simulant which was so close to the diamond that in America, the jewelers were using it and people were actually getting deceived. It was so similar to the diamond, except obviously there was something to do with the weight which made a difference. But looking at it, even through an eyeglass, you couldn't tell much of a difference because the platforms were the same, the cutting was the same, and these were all simulated in laboratories. In Singapore, there is actually a shop which does only moissanite jewelry. Obviously, they sell it as moissanite, they don't say it's diamond. They sell it as moissanite and they're trying to popularize it because today a lady may not want to be walking on the streets with a diamond, but she could walk on the street with a moissanite set, just for safety reasons, because the price, of course, is 1/8. So moissanite has actually caused a lot of stuff. Has anybody ever heard of moissanite?
Is it the American diamond? What they call it?
No, the American diamond is cubic zirconia.
Okay.
That's completely imitation.
Okay.
The moissanite is a diamond, is a stone actually that is simulated in a laboratory and it's made to look like a diamond.
What's the difference in value?
The value 1/8. 1/8. And the lighter also. Obviously, if you put a diamond in front of, along with the moissanite, you will be able to tell the difference. But in setting jewelry, you won't be able to tell the difference. That's why they've had these issues. And there have been a lot of lawsuits in America because there have been jewelers using moissanite. In India also, there's a possibility, I have been told that, normally in India, what are the babu comes with the packet of diamonds, and they throw in like some moissanites. And when you just take the packet by the weight and you say, "Acha, isme 1 carat hai." Does everybody understand Hindi? Isme 1 carat hai, isme 2 carat hai. So then they mix a few moissanite, which, we didn't know about. This moissanite awareness only came about 5 to 7 years back, when they actually started talking about
it. So is it Tiffany and Chanel, the moissanite?
No, if they were using moissanite, they would tell you that it's moissanite. But there is a shop in Singapore that does moissanite jewelry, and very nice stuff.
Good,
yeah. And China also is using a lot of Russian diamonds in their jewelry. Their fancy jewelry, and they are also now coming forward in the fashion world, in costume jewelry. So they use a lot of Russian diamonds, not moissanites. Are we done with diamonds?
No,
okay.
I think so.
Okay, ladies, but having said that, now, did everybody see that presentation of Aishwarya Rai and the Nakshatra diamonds? That was also, derived from this healing thing because it had something to do with the constellation. Nakshatra means the constellation. So they're trying to show that diamonds are, actually worn not only for the beauty and the romance, but also for the healing qualities. To make you feel good about yourself, to be, make you feel vain and make you feel wanted. And, so the famous diamonds, some of the most famous diamonds in the world are the De Beers Millennium Star, the Star of South Africa, the Hope Diamond, the Centenary, the De Beers Diamond once again, the Cullinan, the Kohinoor, which doesn't belong to us anymore, and the Taylor Burton. There can be no example of a more romantic story than Elizabeth Taylor and Richard.